Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because you got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you don't want it badder than you want to party, you don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success. You don't want it badder than... I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level. Because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you will keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman.
You were just driving down the street wondering if there was an app where I can get news that really matters, get motivated and get inspired, and an app that can show me and teach me how to make money at the same time? I wish there was an app like that, an app that can be so personable with you that you can check out all the time. Unfortunately, we do not have that. We have a place where you can come, sit back, relax, get all the updated news, hear birthdays, hear events, hear positivity. A community that is here for everyone that wants to have that same thing, okay? There's no app, but what we do have is Hot Facts, live, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there. Subscribe now.
Hey, yo. Hey, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
What's up, Robert Reese? Much love to Robert Reese. Yeah, Robert Reese had me on his show, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, last week, a few days ago, or whatever. Yeah, and he kind of put a bug in my ear to kind of start, being a little more active with the community and going live a little bit more, really tapping in.
What's perfect that you said that, man. This is your lane. You made this. This is your baby, and you're gonna see it through. That's great. When Dash Bandicoot told me about you, and I'm like, I've never heard of this man before. But if you're, he basically told me he would follow you to war if there was a war. I'm like, I gotta check him out. And that's how I started watching your channel.
This guy, he brings the energy. He's got the best intro in all of YouTube, mate. He's got other people saying his name, and there's a reason for that. And he can get subscribers from anyone. With his great personality, man. The Hot Facts is exactly that, man.
Hot Facts, KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Take care.
This is Isaac Henderson, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Woo woo! You're watching Hot Facts
with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Berube. This is my boy
Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, live Monday through Friday, people, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. We go 1 hour, but it could go longer if it gets a little bit hotter. Now, today, people, we're going to go ahead and continue the string of interviews that you guys have been seeing. Today we have a special one in, okay, coming all the way from is it Tennessee?
That's right, sir.
It's Tennessee. You see how he said, sir? That's how you know he was raised right, people. You know he was raised right. Okay, this is Grinding DoorDash with Levi. Now go ahead and say hi real quick.
Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Levi, as he said, and hey, we're just trying to get this money bag out here, so that's what we do over here.
Trying to get that money back, people. So what's going to happen is I'm going to let him introduce himself a little bit more than that in just a little bit. So I actually was literally yesterday after doing the interview with Nova Dasher, I look at my phone and it says I subbed, by the way. So then I look up and I said, okay, watching the interview, clicked on his stuff, and I was like, all right now. So let me tell you, I was watching your videos while I was making chicken wings and fries. So so I was having a good time. But before we go in just a little bit, people, tomorrow there is an interview also going on. Some of you guys may have heard of this gentleman that I'm going to mention up. It is my man Cordell, Currency Cordell. Okay, so he has right now 545 subscriptions, and he's doing a very great thing. And he drives and operates primarily with the Instacarts and the ones like that. So we got another interview backed up tomorrow. Jalissa Espinoza. I've been in contact with her this morning, so we're just trying to iron out the date on when she's going to get in here, people, but there's going to be more and more interviews every single day. So just please stay tuned. And thank you guys for joining in for this interview here. Now, I told you guys that this whole thing is, I don't care if you have 1 million subscribers or if you have 5 subscribers. I don't care what you have. At some point while you are in this game, someone's going to need to hear some information that they are going through, or they just may need to just hear something. And someone's going to have to get their voice out there when they're trying to step into this platform on YouTube, GigTube, SportsTube, whatever you want to call it. We are here on the tube. So I said yesterday on the live, I said, if you are out there, I am coming for you. If you're new, you want to get your name out there, you got something to say, I said, contact me. I will put you on. And this man right here accepted that, and he actually hit me up. That's why he is sitting in that chair today. Now, let me tell you this. What I am doing, Levi, is kind of like in the same thing as door-to-door sales. I have to go knock on every single door to have someone sit there so I can pitch the first 30 seconds to see if they want to get something done, okay? So I'm going to each person selling myself, okay, to get these interviews. I've been turned down. Now, I have these interviews that are going out every day in a row. That's the success right there. But what people are not seeing are all the no's that I am running into, okay? I'm running into objections. I'm running into no's just because people like other people. I'm running into everything, but that will not stop me. Okay? So that's why we are here. For just these few yeses, there's way more no's that I have endured, okay? So we are here right now. So you are in Tennessee. Now we got your name. Give everyone a little basic background of you, how you before you got into driving, some hobbies, things like that.
Well, hobbies. I really like to watch football. I like to play basketball. and I am a dad. My daughter actually turned 2 on May 27th. So,
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you so much. She's my world. It's crazy. She wasn't really playing, but it happens. So, I mean, they always say you need to wait till you're prepared, but I don't think you can ever really prepare for something like that. But so yeah, on my weekends now, I really, I just love spending time with her. To be honest with you, and my wife. And but I feel so old saying this because when I was younger, I just felt like these two sports were kind of dumb. But I mean, I've gotten into it because, why not? I just tried it and I liked it. But I've really gotten into golf and tennis lately too. So I've been doing that too. Like I said, I feel like that's kind of an old man sport, but hey, it's actually a bunch of fun. So if you've never tried it, you should definitely give it a shot, and you might like it.
All right. When it comes to the gig work, have you ever did this before, or what type of work did you do before? Because if I was gonna just judge a book by its cover, you're in Tennessee. I'm guessing some type of construction or warehouse, some type of physical labor work like that.
Yeah, long story short, like I said, I'm 26, so basically when I got out of high school, I got this pretty good factory job, so warehouse, like you said, and I was there for 5 years. So when it came time to make a decision to quit that place, it was a pretty big decision for me because they had really good benefits, they had really good pay, but as I told you, I had my daughter, and the thing is with that job, they literally work Monday through Saturday every single week. And so if you're lucky, you might get a Saturday and a Sunday off, but I swear you work 6 days a week, all year. And so when I had my daughter, I was just like, man, I can't keep doing this. I'm not going to ever get to see her. And just, money is not the most important thing. But what's crazy, so I made the decision to quit that job. And then I went to another factory job, which had a better schedule, but I ain't gonna lie, it's called a place called Whirlpool. I don't know. I'm sure you probably heard about it. They make like refrigerators and stoves and stuff. And man, it's one of the worst jobs I ever had in my life. They're paying a little bit less, and like it was just a lot of labor for a little bit of money. And I was like, this is a joke. So after that, I don't know how I got onto this, but I actually was a school bus driver for a good, I think 6 months to a year. And like, what's crazy, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was doing that during that time, like it's hard to say it's 26 years old, but I kind of was like I kind of really liked it at first, and I was just like, man, I don't know, maybe like you get the summer off, the schedule's pretty good. I had time for my daughter, blah blah blah. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I might do this forever. I mean, I don't really know. And with all that, so school bus driver, I was only working from like 6 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, and then like 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So I've been doing gig work technically, part time for about a year. I was doing like DoorDash and stuff in between those shifts and a little bit after, trying to make my money up. And long story short, it started this gig kind of just way too crazy. There's a lot more to being a school bus driver than I would ever imagine. So basically, I was literally sitting, like I usually in the morning, I get up and sit in my chair, just my recliner, and think about whatever. And I've been thinking about it for a while, like I just kind of want to try this full time, the gig economy. And to be honest with you, my wife was not a big, like she just thought it was too risky. So she really didn't want me to do it. But so that morning, I just decided, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to work. I'm done with it. And I'm just going to go into this full time, see what happens. And so it's honestly probably the best decision I ever made. I'm probably the happiest I've been. I mean, I know the gig economy gets a lot of, this bad rep and stuff, whatever, but I really like it. And what's crazy is I'm probably making more money doing this than I ever have in my life, even at the factory jobs. So that was definitely kind of a blessing in disguise that I quit, whatever. Like I said, my wife was against it, but I just shot for it because I have a decent resume for all the stuff I've done. I can go to a different job if I need to, whatever. Because I actually got a email like 2 months ago about a private school driving for a school bus. But I like this a lot right now, so I've just been doing this full time.
All right. So I was gonna get into that. I was gonna ask you about about the money thing. So you're making more money doing this than doing that. More flexibility, the freedom. Now, because of that freedom and flexibility, are
are you staying as active and as hungry, or are you like, since I have the free time, I'm easing up at times?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I tell people all the time. Like, yeah, it's nice, not having, like, technically we ain't really got a boss, whatever. We don't have attendance points. We don't have all this stuff. So, the only thing making me get up in the morning, like, I have to make myself get up, because if I don't, then, it is what it is. Bills will do at the end of the month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have it 100% in you to get up and grind, because you don't have to worry about, well, if I don't get up, I'm going to get fired, I'm going to get rolled up, whatever. So, yeah, good point. You definitely have to have the motivation, like, inside you to do it full time, because there ain't nobody really going to push you. So
Yes. So you got in there. So how long have you been? I'm going to do this in two parts. How long have you been driving? As far as, well, I consider that bus job a gig job. If you break it
right.
down, you're doing a split shift. I break the driving a bus into a gig. So you've been doing pretty much a driving gig job the whole time. But how long have you branched off and specifically on these gigs? And how many apps are you currently operating on?
I think I've been full time. Well, yeah, I've been part time, on the apps for about a year and a half. I'm not for sure the exact number, but I went full time about, I think, 3 months ago, and I am running DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Spark. So that's my 3 apps I've been running.
Okay, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Spark. Now, I am actually waiting, and I'm actually gonna check right now. I'm waiting on my last part of clearance on Spark, so I can go ahead and get up in there. And that's all. Yep, I'm still waiting. I'm on the very last thing. One more green, and I am on there. So I'm gonna be a newbie when it comes down to Spark. I'm gonna get into that and your language and verbiage that you use when you're doing your deliveries. Now, all right. So I've been an AM1. Okay, I've been an AM1. I've been the head safety on my shipping dock. You got to come through me before you do it. I can say yay or nay. So the verbiage that you use when you were doing your deliveries, I understand exactly what you were saying, and I understand how it can translate into the job. But I'm gonna get into that with you, so you can break it down from your own words, because I like the stuff that you're doing. Now check this out. How these questions work. I have a set of questions that I can ask anyone. It does not matter what job you do or what you do. If I have to use a variable or option off or do anything else like that, I can do that at any time. Right after those set of questions, I'm going to ask you questions for you as a customer. Okay, so you got to take yourself out of where you are now and put yourself back into civilian customer mode. And then after those set of questions, we go into random questions, random normal questions that have nothing to do with driving or gig or anything else like that. Before I get into these questions, I'm gonna give you a simple test because you're a young man. You're a young man here. How long you been married?
Well,
I got him.
Everybody's got their own definition. I mean, I'm just being real. Technically, by today, I'm not technically married. I've been with my wife for 5 years, and we lived together. Like, we basically moved in. She moved in with me like 2 months into dating. So I mean, that's technically, I guess, new age marriage. We are gonna get married eventually, but so basically, 5 years we lived together. I'm telling you, once you live with somebody, you really learn a lot about that person. And I mean, I honestly think everybody should live together before they get married, to be honest with you, but that's just my opinion. But
now you live in a is your state common law marriage? Is that a common law marriage state?
I'm gonna say Tennessee does not have common law.
Okay, all right. And how old is your daughter?
She just turned 2, May 27th. So
just turned two. Happy late birthday. What's her name?
Adeline Grace.
Adeline Grace. Happy birthday,
Yep.
Adeline Grace. And that is here from Hot Facts and everybody else out there. Nova Dasher says, ask this man why he doesn't wear a seatbelt. Oh, he's in the country, Nova Dasher. He's in the country. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna start you off here. Okay, so obviously you switched into doing the delivery driving. You start making some more money, better for yourself? What made you want to switch from going from just a regular delivery driver to saying, I want to put my face on camera?
Man, to be real with you, I've been talking about starting a YouTube channel for 2, 3, or 4 years. I mean, for a very long time. And I guess just because I've been watching some, I've watched some DoorDash people over the last, year and a half, whatever. And so then I got into this full time. And I mean, after a while, I just feel like you can only put something off so long until you're just going to eventually you're going to do it and just say, look, I don't care. Which luckily I haven't really experienced nothing, no negative, crazy comments or nothing, which I'm sure I might eventually as my channel grows. But yeah, eventually, you just got to say, look, I don't care what somebody on the internet says, whatever, you know what I mean? Just, you got to put yourself first. And if it's important to you, then do it. And don't worry about what somebody says that don't pay your bills. That's what I always say.
Amen to that one. And how many subs do you have right now?
I think 61.
61.
So.
Let me tell you this. Hey, no, hey, look, say that with pride. Let me tell you.
Yes,
You
sir.
know who my very first subscription was?
Who's
Go
that?
ahead, yes. My very first subscription, I have another page that's just like it's just my regular YouTube page. I subscribed to my Hot Facts page first. I was my first subscriber, G. So nobody else, nobody else subscribed first. It was I subscribed first. So we go through 1, go through 2, you know what I mean? And you go and go and go and go. So right now you're looking forward to hit that 100 mark, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. When you get close to that 100, I'll bring you on here and we'll give you some good love on there for that 100.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
buddy.
good.
Yeah, buddy. You got. He said, "Say it." Yeah. Nova Dasher said, "Say it with your chest." Hey, let me tell you this. To this day, I'm not out of the range of putting up videos that gets like 25 views or anything else like that. I just have so many videos that I just don't care. Someone will go back and check on the other ones later. But like I have a lot of shorts that have some like in the thousands, but regular videos I got 35 views, things like that. I don't care because it's a video. Someone's gonna watch the video at some point, and just put it up there and just stay true to what you're doing. Now, getting in this, now I watch your content and you use angles. You use the one angle from the trunk when you are doing your deliveries. Have you thought about just adding a second camera right there specifically that just only films that spot? Because I see
you talking about like on the unload process?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I guess money and stuff. Like, definitely I have a lot of plans I definitely want to do. The first thing I really want to do is get an external mic because the GoPro camera, if you turn that thing around or do anything, the audio just gets a little iffy. So, but yeah, I got tons of ideas of things I want to do with this channel, things I want to do to make my content better and stuff like that. But I just gotta, I guess, get the money and make the decision. But
all right, now with the angles you are using, did you watch another YouTube channel to like kind of see what angles you want to use, or did you just say, well, I think I just need this shot coming from right here?
honestly, man, I really ain't seen nobody do an unload like that. I mean, I'm sure they have, but I do it a lot, and that's
perfect.
You're right. It's just
Perfect.
I got.
You've never seen nobody else do it, so you're not stealing nobody else's stuff. Now,
Right.
I was going to ask you a question about your unloading process, and I'm gonna save that one for when we get into that. All right, so from you have that angle there. What's the other angle that you like using the most? Because it seems like when you're doing your shooting, you got the car like you are now, and then it shows the back view. Is there any other angles that you're trying to bring to us, or just trying to?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I got a bunch of ideas. I just I need more cameras and mounts and stuff. But to be real with you, I just record on like I might be able to show it real quick. Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna show on here. This is literally what I'm recording with. You know, it's just it's a
Okay, all right.
tripod. So
Yeah.
that's what I use to record all my stuff on YouTube. And I really don't use my phone or nothing. I do sometimes, but that's what I'm using.
Have you ever felt yourself being a content creator now and doing these videos? Have you felt yourself that you were wasting time on your order trying to set up your camera?
Well, I wouldn't use the word wasting my time because I enjoy doing the videos, and eventually, obviously, everybody knows how monetization works. If you get if you get enough subscribers, you start getting money back, whatever. So, but I enjoy the videos and I like doing them. I mean, it does slow me down sometimes when I'm doing shopping orders or whatever. I'll show everybody what's going on, but it's not a big deal to me. So.
All right, and what of those 3 apps that you deliver with? Which one's your go-to?
Man, I'm telling you, you're gonna find out. I'm a big fan of Spark, man. I don't even. Long story short, I had an old zone, and man, I don't know. It's getting too many drivers or something. I'm not really for sure what's going on. So I'm in a new zone now, and 90% of my money right now is coming from Spark. So, so yeah, it's all Spark, really, where I'm at right now. I get a DoorDash pop in there every once in a while, but really Spark is just banging through the roof down here. So.
All right, so we're gonna get into this Spark. I have a guy out there by the name of TFT. He got on the Spark and he's been taking some serious advantage of those incentives that they put out there when you're new.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm getting in it too. I saw TFT go get that money. I said I'm gonna go ahead and get that money too. Now here's what I like about when you're out there doing your job at Spark. Now you're a bigger dude, and my question was gonna be, when you're doing your orders, how do you handle the groceries? Well, people, I got video right now. I got video of what he answered my question with the video while I was making these chicken wings yesterday. I'm gonna pull this up really quick. Now, the dude right here. Now, I have a thing that I grew up with called Operation One Trip. Okay, Operation One Trip. Okay, and I know that he graduated from Operation One Trip because from what he put up here. Now he's doing the grocery orders, people. Now we understand that there's multiple bags. There's multiple bags involved with those right there, and you have to know how to carry those things out. So I'm going to show you how my man does this. Where is this at? Chrome. Where is it at? Chrome. Where did I put this at? Because you got busy. Let me look on this phone right here. You got busy here. You got busy. And I was like, my man is not playing no games screen recording at all. And how many Spark orders do you typically do in a day?
Well, like I was telling you, I've only been in this new zone for maybe 7 working days. So this zone is a little new to me, and I don't know if it's going to be banging like this all the time, but that's why you got to you got to experiment, go to other zones if you can. But shoot, down here I've been doing like anywhere from 5 to 10 orders a day, and they usually all pay at least 25 a piece. So and the same thing in my old zone. I mean, I was doing at least 4 or 5. So just down in this new zone, there's a lot of shopping orders, which I love. I evidently, a lot of people hate shopping orders. I don't know why, but I love them. So,
all right. Well, check this out. We're gonna see you in action right now, unloading a delivery from the back of your car. That's a Spark order.
All right.
wanted you guys to take a look at that. I want you guys to take a look at that. The dude literally took every single bag, and the only thing he had left was the water. So he's saving a lot of time. Now, what I also like when you're out doing these deliveries, the verbiage that you are using is straight warehouse verbiage, and this is what I said yesterday. I said, people, you are just an extension of the warehouse. Okay, people, he is inside the stores saying that he picks faster than all the other people. He's saying picking. When you work in a warehouse, you pick stores, you pick from locations, you're picking. He understands that when he has that scanner, which is his phone, he is actually a mobile picker. He is in there picking. So because he's a picker, when he's inside that aisle, he's taking care of business. Now, how much of the experience from being a picker inside the warehouse played into you like really making some good money with Spark?
I think it definitely helps. It's obviously just a little bit different. I mean, in a warehouse, you're not really picking groceries, but it's the same, same idea. You're just trying to pick it as fast as you can, because obviously in warehouses, all they care about is speed, speed, speed. Which with Spark, you can either go in there and just be all nonchalant, whatever, and just take your time. I don't really think there's no, penalty for that. There is a timer, but again, I don't think you can get in trouble or anything for that. But what I was saying, obviously nobody knows like a lot of things behind the doors because they're not going to tell us anything. But like me, I have a friend up here too, and like we're just like the main two we see shopping all the time. So I wonder, does Walmart Spark consider pick time when they're sending these shopping orders out? Because like I said, me and him in this zone, we're getting like 5 to 10 shopping orders a piece all day, just banging them out quick.
Okay. Now, DoorDash Revolution just chimed in, and he says, "What scenarios disrupt your rhythm and flow?"
I mean, there's probably a couple of things. I'll tell you one thing that definitely can mess up. But, we're kind of on the same mindset. But then again, you always want to talk to your boy, whatever. But when my friend is up here, like today, he's off. So I was grinding a little bit harder probably. But sometimes, if I see my friend, like sometimes we might talk for 20 minutes instead of working. And I'm just like, it is what it is. But, yeah, just talking sometimes can definitely, or if you run into somebody, just talking can mess up your flow. And then, I try not to let stuff bother me or stress me out. So I try not to let nothing break my rhythm. But, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get stressed about something. But I really like Spark a lot. I'm just going to give you a tip real quick. I mean, you can try it for yourself. I tell everybody, like, you can watch these people on YouTube too. You can take their opinion, but try it yourself because you never know. But I'm just going to tell you, like, you'll see these in-store pickups. They're like 12 orders, whatever. There's just a lot of miles, and they're just really annoying. So I would suggest you stay away from them, but hey, give it a shot and see what you think.
That's good. That's good advice. It's always good to know a little something before you go in. I do appreciate that. Now, I want to get into. Let's move away from the Spark a little bit. So let's move into the DoorDash and the Uber Eats. Are those now? You said you're getting most of your money from the Spark. Like, what area of Tennessee are you in to where the grocery is pretty much predominantly the one making the money? And how many orders are you getting with DoorDash or Uber Eats a day?
Okay, well, in my new zone, it's called Hickson, Tennessee. Um, it's I'm getting like, well, see, the thing is, my friend said they're like the Walmart I like a lot. Here's another tip, real quick. I was just gonna say this one's like a neighborhood market, which it means it's a lot smaller of a store than the regular supermarkets, and so I can shop in these neighborhood markets like really, really quick. So, but he said there's another Walmart. It's like 5 miles down the road that has some restaurants and stuff by it. Because the one I'm at right now, there's really not too many restaurants by here. So all the DoorDash orders I get for the most part are just usually they're not that good, but sometimes you'll see one pop in there good. But you're on DoorDash at the same time down here because Walmart still sends some orders through DoorDash, so I'll usually grab a Spark and a DoorDash if it's going the same direction, whatever. But in my old area, like I said, I do feel like I was making more money on Spark in my old area, but as far as order quantity went, I was getting more orders on Uber Eats and DoorDash. But just Spark just pays a lot better, man. So um, in this area though, it's definitely more Spark orders. But my old area, which is called Ooltewah, Tennessee, it's more DoorDash and Uber Eats order. And Uber
Right.
Eats is really though dead in this area. Since I've been here 7 working days, I've gotten one actually really good order, which I was busy so I couldn't take it. But the rest, I'm just getting these crazy orders actually going to my old zone, and I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna take this. So what are y'all doing? But yeah.
Oh, so they're sending you to you left your old zone, and these orders are going back to your zone. So those miles right there just don't make up for what
Yeah,
what
so
they're paying. Okay.
so every once in a while, if I can get an order actually though at the end of my shift on Uber Eats going that way, then I'll take it. Obviously, why not? But that's about it for Uber Eats around this area.
Right. Now your intro to your videos. I like the music there. I like the music. It's nice and cool. It comes in. How did you decide on what type of intro you wanted? Because my first intro sucked, like completely sucked. I mean, there was no intro pretty much. It just went into just me talking. So how did you come up with that intro?
Right. I gotta give a big shout out to my guy Nova. He's kind of like my YouTube person for advice and stuff. So he actually did tell me about I think it was just called Intro Maker or something. So I just got on there and messed around and found an intro. Obviously it's pretty good, I would say, for where I'm at with my channel. Like I said, I've only been making videos. I think I got 38 gig economy videos. So I think it's pretty good for that. But I think when I hit like 100 subs, I might change it. But I know like he just changed his intro, and all the people like love the music, so they're like, hey, you need to change the music back, change it. So I mean, people might really like my intro. I'm not really sure. I haven't got too many comments about it. But yeah, like I said, Nova, he does help me out a lot. Because I have reached out to some other creators. I appreciate you for having me on the show. But some of these other creators, they really wasn't trying to, which I understand everybody's busy, they all got their own life, whatever. But he's really helped me out a lot. So he's one told me about the intro maker, and I just got on there and figured that out and made me an intro.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna answer as many replies and comments and emails as I can. There's a point where you start off at just one sub, and all you're doing is just trying to just be a regular dude. Like, hey, let me just reach out there. So I answer. You know what I mean? I get back, and that's why Nova was actually on here. He's a person that actually look. You just said you got in contact with him, and he went ahead and reached on out. You know what I mean? When I reached on out to him, he was like, yeah, I was already down. You know what I mean? So that's the type of dude he is. So, you're watching a really good channel there. That says a whole lot. That says a whole lot about the person that you chose to spend time watching. When that person actually responds back and does something good, then you actually make the right choice. So big ups right there to Nova Dasher. Big ups right there. We were talking yesterday, and we both have had people that don't even do our job and they watch us. You know what I mean? So that is pretty cool there. Now, what I like about your videos, it feels like I can sit back and just work with you all day, sit and chill. I can eat with you all day. You like music. You like to talk about sports in the middle of your runs. You don't talk about I'm driving here, it's this many miles, or you might say a little thing here and there. No. You're talking about he might see this that will bring him to a story. You know what I mean? And you do a lot like that, and I like that because it's letting people actually know who you are. Now, what you're doing is that's a lot of good energy that you are releasing out. And that's what I like when I start watching your stuff. So I said, I'm going to make sure I get this dude out here. Now, I'm going to get into the music thing a little bit later for the regular questions. But you listen to everything, or what genre do you typically listen to?
Basically everything. And I know it sounds funny because I'm from Tennessee, and obviously Nashville is the capital of country music. But I'm just being real. I just really don't like country music that much. There's probably like 10 songs I can count of that I actually like, and that's in my favorite list. But I've actually kind of started to like it, I guess, a little bit as I'm getting older. And I sound old saying that. But really, man, I don't hate on anything. I like everything with a good beat. Obviously, if you're talking about rap, good lyrics. Like, I like a lot of the old rappers like spit real lyrics, and I don't know these. I mean, I do like some of these new rappers, I guess, but I guess they call them mumble rappers. I mean, they're just talking garbage on a beat, really, just not even making sense. So I'm not into that really, but yeah, I'm into metal too and rock, classic rock, man. I like it all really.
All right. No Toby Keith in there. No Toby Keith in there.
Nah, I don't think I
No
got any
Shania
Toby Keith.
Twain in there. No Shania Twain in there.
I'll be real with you. I like that. I like that one song. You know what it is by her. I can't even think what it is, but yeah, it's a decent song.
All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. Now, have you hit $1,000 yet in a week?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I guess everybody's different, but I mean, my goal is to make 800 to 1,000 a week, and I only work Monday through Friday. I take the weekends off with my daughter and my wife, so yeah, that's my goal. I mean, I told myself when I went full time into this. I mean, I understand there's going to be slow days, and probably maybe even there's going to be some slow weeks for sure. But that's why I went to a new zone. But if I ever have like a slow, like if I just ever get to the point where I'm making like where I'm not making enough what I need to make, then I'm gonna go probably back to a W-2 job. But I just feel like, like people, I don't feel like it's going anywhere. Like people are always going to want their stuff delivered. And, like the two areas I'm in are really, well, they got a lot of money for what I'm saying. So, they don't care to pay, whatever they got to pay. And, when you think about it, really though, these people that live in my old zone now, my new zone is a lot shorter mile trips. But like, they're like, well, I can tip $7 and I'm not because if I go myself, I'm about to use three in gas, then the wear and tear on my vehicle and the time. They're like, why not just tip $7 or $8 and be done with it? And I'll sit here and just grab it off my porch. So I just feel like, this stuff ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I just need to make 800 to 1,000 a week, and I'm pretty much good with that, working Monday through Friday.
Now, what market specifically? What market are you in? What for? And this is for people that may be watching, who may be watching, or they click on it after this is aired. What market are you pretty much in? Because what I want this to be also, like, if you're in an area and you're on here, shout out your area, let people know that if you're making this money up there, somebody else can too. So, so what specific market or zone are you in Tennessee?
Like I said, the new one's Hickson, Tennessee, and then my old one is Ottawa, Tennessee, and they're both really good. But just seems like to me Ottawa was getting a little oversaturated. So I just said, why not go try this zone? And if it don't work, then I'll bounce back down there. I mean, I still was making decent money down there, but I mean, it's always good to try for more and save up money and stuff like that. So Hickson, Tennessee, and Ottawa, Tennessee.
All right, now I've been driving since 2015, so I'm a great grandfather when it comes to driving in this thing. Or not great, I'm almost great. But I am there. What the heck was I just about to? Oh, here we go. What challenges come at you while being a new driver that like, because there's going to be new drivers out here who just sign up. There's a guy who just subscribed to me this morning, and he's been on for like 6 days. Okay, so you being a newer driver, what are some challenges or issues that you would want to put out there for a new driver watching to pay close attention to?
Like I said, I mean, to be real, I try not to let the stuff stress me out. One problem I did have, which I mean, that's going to be market, depending on the market, but I kind of hate that we depend on technology so much because, as you've seen in the beginning, before, like my phone was messing up. That's why we couldn't do our little pre-show, whatever. But also, like I used to be going to all these places, man, and I cannot get signal. And that's when I was running DoorDash a lot. And they want you to take a picture when you drop the order off. And I'm like, I ain't got no signal. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I actually got a new phone, and I'm on Verizon now. Everything's good with that, but I'm not gonna lie, that whole signal thing was really, really, really frustrating there for a while. And then like I said, just I try not to let the stuff stress you out. Like, there's no reason to really stress out that much about wait times at a restaurant or wait time at Walmart, wait times anywhere, because I mean, there's nothing you can technically do. You're just stressing yourself out and getting frustrated for no reason. So, just don't stress about stuff that you technically have no control over.
Right, right. Good words right there. Good words. Now being a YouTuber and a gig tuber that's new, you see people that have like Bentley Coop has 113,000 subs. You got people with 50,000, 40, 25, 24. Like you get people with 2, 3, 8. You know what I mean? So what? Because you're really new in this game, you're a youngster. I'm new too. I'm super new too. So don't get it twisted. I'm a newbie in this game too. I've only been in this field particularly for 4 months. Okay, so but what channels outside of Nova Dasher are you taking a look at to try to say, I kind of like that path, that road. If I'm gonna branch off, I'll branch off from that. What channels do you watch?
Like just gig related.
Yeah. Gig
Oh, okay,
related first. Yeah.
right. I think her name is Right Along with Bree, and of course Pedro. And then I just gotta say it. I mean, that dude's just hilarious. I always say Nugs is the GOAT of the gig economy. I just think that dude is just hilarious, and he's the first person I ever started watching. And yeah, he's just hilarious. So, and then Nova, of course. So really, those four channels are my main gig channels. And then Driven Dad and Gig Lebowski. That's two people I've found recently. They're a little bit smaller channels, so
Oh yeah,
all
the
good
Grizzly
people.
Dad. I watch Tony. I watch Tony often in his Tesla. I
Yeah.
watch him. Yeah, I like what he does. He makes some pretty good interesting films. I know of Gig Lebowski. He's in the Pedro stable. I know of Gig. Now he's battled back from cancer, so you know what I mean. He's battled back and came through a whole lot. So he's got followers and people that watch him that are real diehards. When someone knows stuff like that about you and then they see you like succeed, he's got real diehards. And because of that, just because of that, and you win, you're like the role model now. You know what I mean? You're like the role model. Have you seen outside of the live yesterday? Have you seen anything of mine?
No, sir, to be honest with you, I just found your channel yesterday when like Nova sent me a link that he's gonna do it, and I was like, what's this? And so I watched, so that was my first video I watched of yours. I actually did watch one of your videos today. I plan on going this weekend when I have time. I was gonna watch a bunch of your content, but that one today, he was like a UK dude. It was an interview like this. I
Yeah.
watched him. So that's my second video I've watched of yours. But yeah, this weekend I planned on checking you out for sure.
Yeah, go ahead and check them out. There's ride-alongs, there's shorts, and obvious the lives. I kind of want to have it so if you come to the chat channel, you may not like the ride-alongs, but you like the live show. You may not like, you know what I mean? So yeah. But go ahead, take a look on in there. You can pretty much type up anything. There's a scenario or a situation that happens all the time. There's so many videos I cannot pinpoint a video. Just go ahead and
Right.
watch. Just dive on in, and have some fun. Now, I will let you know that here on this channel, there's something called a tip alert. Okay, we get tip alerts here. Tip alerts are when you already see your tip and you're getting your tip from whatever you're gonna get, and the customer, because you're nice at what you're doing, they go and give you extra. Okay, so we don't call out tips. We only call out tip alerts. Okay, because that's real extra money that you're making when you're out there. So we don't call the tips out, we call it tip alerts. So if you ever do a video out there and someone drops you a nice tip after the fact, make sure you say, I got a tip alert out there on that camera. Okay, you get
All right.
yeah,
I
boy.
got you.
Now, putting out these videos, how hard is it for you to put tags and things that's going to make sure your video is going to be seen? Are you using the same tags for everything? Or are you trying to switch them up?
Yeah, again, Nova kind of gave me some tips. He said something about TubeBuddy was supposed to help you. I haven't got no help from that. To be honest with you, yeah, I'm kind of using some of the same ones, and then I'm honestly looking at other creators' stuff and see what they're putting. I guess that's a good idea. So That's what I've been doing.
Just always remember this though. You live in a certain area, okay? You live in a certain area where there are certain hotspots, certain words, and certain things that go along with where you are specifically in your area. Think about it. Think about it like WWE wrestling. They have so many different territories, right? Now, some guys might be really huge in this small territory, and some may not know something in this territory. So, keywords in your area, you're not the only person that watches videos and goes and drives and does this thing. Because you are in that area and you have the videos, the keywords that you can bring out for areas around your town, like let's say at 3 towns over, cities like that, you put in keywords, people will click on those because they're relative to where they are. You'll get more of those smaller people in the regions watching you, and then you'll get the more views like that organically. And then when you do an interview like this, it goes out there even more. You know what I mean? So obviously there's keywords that everyone uses for whatever you're going to do. If you're doing Spark, you're going to throw out Spark or Instagram or Instacart, Uber Eats, Door. You're going to throw out all these delivery drivers, gig worker, gig economy. You're going to delivery driver. You're going to put all of these things, but everyone's putting all these things, right? That's why. Well, everyone's putting out all these things. Always think back what's closer to home. Those are the ones that people don't remember. Okay, they don't remember them. They forget. So just throw your tags out. Throw your tags out like that. Now, have you ever seen any of the DoorDash Revolution's videos?
No, I haven't.
Check out the DoorDash Revolution. I forget exactly where he is, but watch his videos. He doesn't do videos as far as ride-alongs going inside the places. No, his videos are he sits in his truck and pickup, and he gives you real facts and information. But I'm almost certain you guys might be in like dang near identical market. So go ahead and check out the DoorDash Revolution. He's been ducking me for a little bit. He'll be in here on that chair. He talks to me a lot, but he'll be there in that chair. Okay. So when you're doing this job, are you trying to take, and I say job, I mean YouTuber job. Are you trying to take this and go further so that this is your income, or are you kind of just going to have the YouTube as a side gig and stay doing the driving and anything else that makes me feel good?
I mean, I guess that's always the dream. If you could make YouTube your full-time income, then, obviously that's pretty dope. But, yeah, I mean, I just plan on keep grinding it out and see where the channel goes, But, I mean, yeah, that'd be dope if it was my full-time income. But I feel like it'd be pretty hard to accomplish, but anything's possible.
Not pretty hard. You can do it. It's all networking. It's all networking and just putting your foot down. Now, what is the population where you live as far as the number count? Your city.
I have no idea, to be real with you.
Are you like in a city that's like, an area where it says like 100,000 people? Are you 3,000 people in your town? Or are you in one of those really small towns, or like normal size city with some action?
I have no idea, to be real with you, but I mean, it feels like a super small town. I think I said it in one of my videos before. Obviously, so I do a lot of Spark. I'm in Walmart a lot, and in my old zone, like every time I go to Walmart, it's like I see somebody I went to school with or somebody that I know, and I'm just like, man, what's everybody always at Walmart for? Like, what's going on? But so it seems like a small town, but I don't have the actual numbers.
All right. Now, being a new YouTuber, have you looked at a video that someone's ever done and it actually changed what you were going to do in one of your videos, or do you just go and put it out?
I mean, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying, but I try not to let somebody else's what they're doing influence what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. But I mean, yeah, I do get some ideas from other creators, but yeah, like I said, I try not to let what they're doing affect what I'm doing. Because one thing I've done, I don't know if you've seen, but I put like a lot of my music suggestions like in the video while it's playing, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a creator do that yet, as far as I know. So that's something I did that I just thought of that would be a good idea because, like I said, people, you're in your car all day if you're working, dashing. So, always good to listen to some music or podcast or whatever you're listening to.
All right. All right. Now I'm gonna branch off of these questions right here and just get into the ones on you as a customer. When you're going out doing your eating, traveling, and this is where you got to be real, all the way real. How much do you tip? Do you tip? Are there times when you don't tip? Be real. Let's bring out those hot facts. What's your rules?
I'll be 100% real with you. Like I ain't like for real, for real. Uh, Before I started doing this job, I'm not gonna lie, I used to not tip the best, but now like we're kind of like waiters, or whatever. We depend on tips, so I definitely tip a lot better now. I don't really have a set percentage. Like I know some people do 15, 20, 25, whatever. Well, I mean, I at least do 15, obviously, but like, I mean, I feel kind of bad, but I'm just being real. Like if I go to a restaurant and I have bad service, like I understand the kitchen messing up an order or messing up my food, whatever. But if I'm sitting there without a drink and I see you just lollygagging, then I'm not about to tip you no crazy amount. I mean, that's just I'm not gonna do that. That's just me. But then some people might be like, well, you should tip them no matter what. I'm just like, eh. But now, like good service, like really good service. I mean, I easily tip 20, 25%, whatever. I feel like feel like what the service is justified for. But definitely now, I'm telling you, I tip a lot better now that I do this job. So. I don't think people realize, until they do a job like this or a waiter or whatever it is.
Right, right. See that change out there. Now when you're giving your tips now because you are giving tips more, when you're out doing your thing, are you correcting yourself on all your orders on I gotta make sure I do this to make sure it's right for the customer and let me not do this? Are you correcting yourself more and more that you're going
Yeah.
into these homes?
Oh yeah, for sure. I always try to make sure because I try to. I guess if I understand what you're saying, like yeah, I try to make sure to give the best customer service I can. Obviously, with DoorDash, it's a lot of no contact, but I don't know. Lately in my area, a lot of customers been coming out, so I've been talking to a lot of customers and stuff. So I always try to provide friendly, good service, and yeah, just take care of their food. Like I don't understand the whole thing with the hot bags. People don't want to use hot bags, but I try to take care of their food or their groceries like I would want mine taken care of. So
Oh, okay. The one says, "How much do you tip at Sonic, though?" Oh,
that's
that's a
funny.
that's a good question right there. That's a good question. How much do you tip at Sonic? You know what? I don't.
That's actually funny. I worked at Sonic growing up, so I tip them actually good when I go. Definitely not doing this job.
No, because all right, that's a good one though. That's a good one because here at Sonic, at least here, the one like in Fullerton, in Orange County, you can order there. You're gonna order there at your car, but let's say you get out your car, they'll let you go right up there and pick it up. You know what I mean? It's weird. I never really thought about that for Sonic. I never really did that. I normally just put a Sonic in, I guess, the same category as like McDonald's or something. Being here, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Now, let's say if I was at a Sonic like in the middle of nowhere though, and they're coming bringing you out your food, it's not in the city. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tip them. I'm gonna go ahead and give that Sonic worker, especially if they're still wearing the roller skates. Oh yeah, just for the roller skates alone is $10.
All right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy. I've never seen a Sonic where you go pick it up, but I mean, where I live, they all walk it out to your car.
yeah, man. All right, so now I'm gonna get into this right here. Let me see. Let me pull this thing on up. Now, have you ever used the Para app or the Para app?
Yeah, I did a video about it. Yeah, I've been using it for about a month or two.
All right. You like it?
Yeah, I think basically what I said on my review. If it don't have the yellow stars or the unicorn, whatever y'all want to call it, they're just really guessing and they're off a lot of times. But usually, from what I've seen, if they have the yellow stars, then that's what you're going to get.
All right. So we're gonna get into this now. I know Nova Dasher had a question about Eli Manning. Let me tell you, you don't think Eli's Hall of Fame?
I do. He's my favorite player ever, but Nova's a hater, and he's got a team that my team whips their butt all the time.
He
So he's
doesn't
mad.
think Eli's Hall of Fame?
No, he doesn't. Evidently, I don't know what he's saying.
No, Eli. First of all, let me go ahead and break. Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay, let me go ahead and break this down. Eli Manning beats Tom Brady.
Thank you.
Tom Brady can't beat Eli Manning.
Not once, but twice.
Eli Manning has 2 rings. Eli Manning has just about 60,000 yards, and last time, once you get like 53,000 yards, you're automatic Hall of Fame. 2 rings and beats Tom Brady and the Patriots and their whole cheating scandals, and he still got out 2. No one else has got inside there and walked them out twice. Eli is the only one. Okay, so Eli goes in the Hall of Fame just off of being a 2-time starting quarterback in the Super Bowl. But just beating the Pats twice automatically puts you in for the era that we're in. His Pat, yes, he might throw picks, but Brett Favre threw picks. He didn't care. Gunslinger. All right.
Thank you. You summed that up good, buddy.
Okay, gunslinger. All right, so that's that there. I'm a Raider fan. Obviously, as you can see, I got the Raiders here, my Dodgers, my Lakers, my Kings, UCLA, my California Bears up there. What are your sports teams?
Well, I thought about this. I figured you was gonna ask me. I'm gonna be real. Like, Giants is my NFL team for sure, but I mean, I'm just being real. I don't. First of all, I know this is like just the craziest statement people act like they ever heard, but I really don't watch college that much, like college football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really have a team like that. Like, I mean, there's people down here, they love college way more than NFL. For some reason, I'm the other way around. I like the NFL way, way more. But and then I guess NBA same. NBA, I mean, I like the Lakers if I had to pick a team, but I'm just being real. I'm more of a players fan, I guess you would call it, than more of a team fan when it comes to NBA. But like, I bleed blue for the Giants. But with that being said, I really like LeBron for on court player. He's definitely my favorite player. So, then I don't really watch baseball or hockey.
All right. So we're gonna go with this: brisket or ribs.
Can I pick neither?
That's a tough choice, huh?
Can I pick? I'm being real. I don't eat either. I guess brisket if I had to pick.
Oh, what do you eat? What's your barbecue? What do you eat for barbecue? What do you eat?
I guess just like a barbecue sandwich, which I guess
pulled beef.
That's just like pulled pork.
Pulled pork. Okay, you're in the game. I'll make a killer pulled pork. Okay, pulled pork sandwich. All right. So, are you a potato salad or coleslaw person?
Bro, I'm being real with you. I'm one of the pickiest eaters you ever met. So I'm about to say I don't like either.
Sweet tea or lemonade?
Sweet tea all day.
Sweet tea all day. You put it on your roof and let it sit all day. You do that still?
I don't know.
Oh man. All right. So what is Tennessee known for as far as food? What's like the Tennessee thing that you come to Tennessee, you're gonna eat this?
Well, obviously a lot of country food, but I mean one of the main things that kind of have took stream like the last 2 or 3 years, it seems like, is Nashville hot chicken.
Okay.
That seems pretty popular.
All right. Have you ever been out here in Cali?
No, I sure would like to. Seems like a pretty dope place. Yeah, I would definitely like to.
All right. I've never been to Tennessee, man. Never been to Tennessee, but I will like to go to Tennessee. Like you said, that chicken. I know they got some good chicken. I know they got some good chicken there. Now I'm gonna end it with this. I end it with this. Since you've seen the live, you seen this, you went ahead and started looking at another video. What do you like? What do you like about my Hot Facts thing? What do you like about the Hot Facts thing? This whole Hot Facts channel that you stumbled on.
Man, I just like that you're out here grinding, and you seem like a real cool guy. You seem like you like a real person too. Like a lot of people that do YouTube. I mean, I don't judge anybody, but sometimes seem like they're just putting on a show, or sometimes these big subscribers, they let the numbers go to their head and stuff, and they kind of change. But yeah, you just seem like a real cool guy, hard worker, and you got a good vision, it seems like. And yeah, I love these interviews. I think it's dope that you're interviewing people in the community that want to do it. So I think that's super dope.
Yeah, buddy, that's the only way we can grow together, get everyone's word out there, and actually show an actual unity thing. It's one thing to just do interviews with the same people all the time, and try to keep it like locked up. What we got to do is branch off and let everyone get a piece of the pie. And there's no one doing it inside the gig economy. There's not no one doing it like this. You might get people that might have people pop in on the shows, and they may have some, I don't know what questions that they are, but these are specific questions that are there to bring out your personality, let people know who you are. Pretty much, you would consider it like the whatever Today Show or whatever for the gig economy. I'm trying to put it there so that who knows, you're doing this right now at these subs, your channel could grow, and then your first interview was on Hot Facts.
Yes, sir.
So I want to be able to interview as many people as possible, so that they're going to be like, you didn't go through Hot Facts yet? Hot Facts didn't go interview yet? So it's going to be like boom. And as you see, I watch the people's videos that are coming on. It's not like I'm bringing you on to just ask you a bunch of questions. I watch your videos so I can be able to ask you the right questions. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep this thing going on and on. Normally what happens after this, we'll go ahead and sign on off, and then I go over with the news and whatever else that we are going to do. People, if you have not had a chance, I'm going to add you into the description of this episode here for this live. I'm going to add you in there. If you have not had a chance to subscribe to this young man's channel, please go ahead and subscribe. You got a good chance to actually see who he's all about. He's real down to earth, smooth. He's in about taking care of his daughter and doing everything else like that. Watch his videos. You laugh a little bit, and you get a chance to learn about an area that you normally would not see. Go ahead and send him some love. Send him a subscription, subscribe, and let the people know where they can find you at outside of YouTube.
To be honest with you, I don't really have any other social media yet. I've been thinking about creating some for like the whole YouTube thing, but I haven't done that yet.
All right, no problem. But you can always catch Grinding DoorDash with Eli right here. Type that up. You'll see him on. And you know what you can do? You can actually switch your Instagram page to the title of this channel here, and you can have your Instagram as your title here. You can link them back and forth. You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and do that. But before you leave, let everybody out there know what's the baddest interview show out there.
The baddest interview show out there is definitely Hot Facts for sure, and that's a fact.
Yeah, buddy. You heard it. You heard it there from the man's voice himself. Okay, I'll go ahead and check with you. Thank you for watching my channel, man, and I'll go ahead and check up with you there. We're gonna go ahead and get into some of this news. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it for real.
All right, people. All right, people. So. Oh, no. All right. So, people, we're gonna go ahead and get into this news. That was a great young dude, man. That was a great young dude, Vladimir Putin. Hey there, hey there, hey there, Vladimir. Hey there, how are you? Man, we are up in here. DoorDash Revolution Grinding DoorDash said that he will sub. Okay, you're gonna get some love. You're gonna get some love coming in from here whenever that day comes. Oh, I think he's still there in the back. You can log out now. I think he's trying to figure out how to log on out. Yeah, you can go ahead and log out now. Yeah, there he is. Said, found you over in the prayer catching space. Oh, yes. Thank you. People, we got some comments. We got a lot of great comments. We got some news, people. We're going to get into this news right now. And let me switch my banner up because we do have some great news. You know I cannot leave you guys hanging. I got to come with the most up-to-date news for us in this gig economy, and we have some great stuff going on. First, okay, you know what? I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this screen with you guys. Excuse me. Give me one quick second. I'm going to share this screen first. Cheers, mate. Glad to meet you. No problem. Cheers to you. You know, we have every day's a little cheeky here, Vladimir. Every day's a little cheeky. We have cheeky times here. Okay, share screen, share my tab. Here we go. Bam. Let me share this with you guys. So we got this here. So it says, fake Amazon delivery driver terrified families in thrill-seeking houses and house raids. Now, this is from the Plymouth News. Vladimir, you'll like this news. Okay, a young burglar who raided 4 homes in just 1 week and even posed as an Amazon delivery driver to con his way into property, crashed and rode off some vehicle he stole keys for. Morgan Povey, 20, who left families terrified, has been condemned by a judge after being a thrill-seeker offender. So that's pretty much a joyrider here in the States. He stole a car with keys and all of the burglaries, and he went out on joyrides, okay? Man. And he's disguising himself as an Amazon delivery driver. People, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you gotta be a little smarter, man. When you guys are out there doing this thing, he says, "Thanks for the interview and love, brother. I'll stay in touch. One love, grinding. One love." People, you gotta be a little smarter when it comes to these things, man. Gullible. When is it gonna stop? But you got people like this that will just prey on you. That's got to stop at some point. Now, this is the news that I really want to get into, because it goes into exactly what we do here as gig and content creators and all of this other great stuff. Let me share this page with you. Okay, content delivery by New York security market size to grow by a lot. Okay. So May 30th, the content delivery network security market size is expected to grow by 5.69 billion with 27.13% during the forecast period. Okay, the growing consumption of online content is notably driving the content delivery network, the CDN security network market growth. Okay, so look at these numbers right here. So because of everything happening online, that there's way more security that needs to go entail. So we have the end user, media and entertainment, retail, IT, telecommunications, public sector, and others. Okay, the content delivery network, the CDN security market share will expand into the media and entertainment segment because of its rise of OTT and e-advertising. The media and entertainment section of the content delivery network security market is growing. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and stop that there to let you guys let you guys know this. Now, you guys see how we get all these ads inside our videos, and they put ads on everything, and people click on ads, and you can be clicking on ads inside your office, your building. So the security breaches are at an all-time high right now. People are getting hacked, scams, people are giving up all type of information. So right now, while everyone is trying to be their own boss, hop into the entertainment field, whether it be YouTube, it doesn't YouTube, TikTok, it doesn't matter what it is. When you can get views and people are watching, they're putting in ads and people click. Clickbaiting is causing a serious thing these days right now, people. So just be wary, be safe. They are putting things in place. There's a lot of people inventing security features to help people out here, but just be safe, people. Don't just click and upload your stuff to random things. Do some research first, okay? Do some research first. Now, we have some news here, some more news in Lincolnshire, okay? Lincolnshire, London. A delivery driver he's been spared a driving ban despite causing an 846 crash, which left another driver with multiple injuries. This is, let me pull up this really quick for you guys. Let me pull this up. Let me share this tab. Let me share this tab. Bam. Here we go. So that's an 846. It's a highway road, small road. He pled guilty to driving without a due care and attention on the 46th in Lincoln of August 30th last year. Vladimir, what is a due care? You were over there in the UK, mate. Just if you can break that down, that will be brilliant. Okay, that will be brilliant. Okay, Mr. Elmer, this is Mr. Elmer prosecuting the case on behalf of Lincolnshire Police said that a witness of the incident has seen the DPD van being driven by Garcia leave the 846 after hitting another vehicle that had ended up in a grass verge. So that's in the middle of the divider in the highway. He was driving, and even though he still did that, he was spared a ban. I guess he said he was sorry. He was sorry and everything else like that, and they took that into consideration. I guess something with the brakes, but he got off. He got off. The person was seriously injured. Normally here in the States, someone is seriously injured, you're not getting off with a ban. They're going to do something, but man, big up to the person for actually surviving. Now, this news right here is not from actual article. We actually have news. I have video of this news here, so check this out. These are some pretty good clips right here. Check this out. And bam, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Allegedly had a relationship with a student.
Shelley Bortz is live with what she just learned about the investigation. Shelley.
Well, you're right. Olivia Orts replaced the music teacher here at Wilmington Area School District 2 years ago after he lost his job for alleged inappropriate relationships with several students. He's awaiting trial.
As soon as it was discovered, it was reported to Childline, it was reported to us.
Police were alerted to a possible romantic relationship between then choir director Olivia Orts and a 17-year-old student by the high school principal in April. The month-long investigation, police say, turned up a treasure trove of evidence to support the claim, including text messages, a love letter, and overnights here at Orts' home while her husband was out of town.
He believed that it was an adult male that she was having a relationship with. She told him it wasn't what he thought, which certainly turned out to be accurate, and she ended up admitting that the letter was from a female student.
On May 5th, police executed.
Check that out. Everyone thought female teacher, male kid. No, female teacher, female student. That is just crazy, man. What is going on?
Executed a search warrant on the Orts home and confiscated a cell phone and iPad. Police say the two continued to communicate and exchanged 100 messages during a 2-day period last week until they got caught.
The two of them exchanged over 100 surreptitious communications using a music app so nobody would discover it.
We went to Orts' parents' home in Hermitage where she is staying and knocked on the door. Her father greeted us.
Is she home?
She's home. She's no comment.
Okay. Would you like to make a comment, sir?
Not at all.
Now, Orts is being charged with intercourse and sexual conduct with a school student, as well as unlawful contact with a minor. Now, she's due in court next week.
Back, I'm Laura Schweizer at the WKRN.com alert desk. A delivery man charged after police say he stole several $1,000s worth of jewelry on the job. Officials say Timothy Northern was working for a subcontracting company, delivering a washer and dryer to the victim's home. Well, after he left, the victim noticed several items missing, so she reviewed surveillance video from cameras she had in her home. Police say Northern was seen taking the items from her bedroom, then leaving. Officers say he stole a diamond ring, silver and gold necklace, and another ring totaling $4,000. He's still behind bars this morning. Remember, News 2 brings you breaking news around the clock at WKRN.com.
Check this out. Delivery driver, right? Delivery driver is trying to come and drop off some food, but these people got dogs back there. Watch what happens here. Whoa, why did my thing switch? Whoa. That was weird.
She had in her home. Police say Northern was seen taking the gold necklace and another ring totaling $4,000. He's still behind bars.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. That was weird. Delivery. Delivery. Delivery.
This homeowner and her neighbors have just noticed a dog walking off leash in the street.
I got him.
She calls the wandering pit bull over, and he seems friendly enough.
It's not mine.
Her smaller dog, named Max, comes out to say hello with a customary dog butt sniff. Without warning, the pit bull snaps and tries to bite down on Max. The homeowner desperately tries to keep Max out of the pit bull's jaws, even putting herself at risk of being bitten. Max is less than half the attacking dog's size. A single bite could prove to be fatal. Suddenly, a hero appears. A package delivery driver puts herself between the attacker and its victims, giving them an opening to run safely inside.
No!
Thanks to this delivery driver, Max and his owner escape with only minor cuts and scratches, proving that not all friendly neighborhood heroes wear capes. Some wear delivery vests.
You're a bad dog!
You're a bad dog. That was hilarious. You said tired of all yeah, teachers and principals, man. That is crazy. Now check this out. Now this is actual footage from Texas, people, from when the shootings happened. Check this out.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
Man, that's fucking crazy, bro. They're just standing all outside, bro. There's fucking kids in there still, man. I don't know what kind of fucking parent they are, but half of these fucking parents here, dude, they want to go in there without vests, without guns to get their fucking kids, bro.
I already know. Are your kids in there? Are your kids in there? No. That's like no.
They won't turn around though. You don't want to turn around. Look at that poor kid. Look at that poor little kid. That poor baby.
You don't understand.
Someday, I would have got him and shot him. You're scared to get shot? I'll go in without a gun. Yeah, I will. Okay.
That is so crazy right there. That I guess this is the issue that they were talking about, that the police were just standing around. I never saw that part, but that's what they were reporting on the news, and that's why they were saying that police department were, like they were getting chewed out. And I guess videos like that. I do know someone with a gun, people, they ain't gonna let you inside the school. But at the same time, all the people with the guns should have been trying to get into the school. So it should have been the other way around. It should have been the other way around. That was just hard to watch right there, but I have to put that out there because it actually did happen. Now, people, I'm gonna get into these comments, and we got some good comments and replies. We got a ton of them. There is a ton of them, but I'm gonna make sure I get through these things as good as possible. Let me go ahead and switch this to the studio real quick. Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom, right there. I lost a subscriber. Ooh, I lost one during the interview. Someone didn't like the interview. That's been happening whenever I bring up so-and-so. So it is all good. So we'll just go ahead and go with this. We got some interviews. I mean, it says great interview, and that was from Ricky Knight, and that was off of the Nova Dasher interview. He said great interview, so he was really feeling that. Uber guy Tony hopped in, and this was on a video I put up earlier. He said, "Let's go hot facts. What's up, UGT?" Always cherry pick, people. There's a video of me putting up that I'm gonna do the interview with Grinding, and always cherry pick said, "Yes, sir," right there. Got the thumbs up and everything. Riding with Zilla. Go ahead, check out Riding with Zilla. He said, "Ain't nothing like Prop 22. I'm just like you. Don't mind the restaurant at all. Take their time. Get those dollars. Get those dollars." And I got a reply from Grinding when I said you can be on, accepted. He said, "Hey, yes, sir." That was an almost moose. Good thing. And this is what he said, people. His very first message to me was, "I'd like an interview," and he put an exclamation point. So that's why he got it. That's why he got it. Yeah, but buddy. Let me see. And then here goes a comment from we have someone that checked in and watched. You know, when I broke down the UDM and Pedro, someone just left a comment, and from Pedro's video, he says Pedro Smollett. I guess to that the Smollett guy who made up the stuff. He said that, but then on the second video on side B, he watched both. He says, "Ha ha, and this is from Delivery Driver VR." Yeah. He said, "Ha ha, nice break." He says, "Ha ha, nice breakdown." So people, someone that watched side A and someone that watched side B said, "Nice breakdown." That's all it was out there for, and I'm pretty glad that he said that. Nice breakdown, because that's all it was intended for. Good thing to know there. And then some people saying, "Keep up the good work, people. Keep up the good work." TFT had a $270 day the other day, people, and he got a tip alert of $11 on cash on an $18.50 shopping pay via DoorDash. People, if you're getting your money out there, throw the money out there, people. Throw it out there and let us know exactly what you are doing. Now I'm gonna check these birthdays because I didn't get to them yet. Let me check these birthdays to see what we got going on right now. Let me go ahead and hit this. And let me check these birthdays really quick and see what we got going on. So we had a birthday. We had a birthday 2 days ago. Cousin Grady, okay, and Dolce, cousin Chef Porter. Okay, good job there on the birthdays. Happy birthday. Have a great day. We'll continue your day. We had a holiday. Let that thing roll on. Continue to have fun. Don't let not having your birthday mean you can't have the best time of your life every single day. Okay, people. We had a great time today. Great interview. Tomorrow is going to be counting currency. Okay, counting currency with Cordell. Okay, so he has 541 subs, and he has a pretty good, strong movement on his videos. Do tune in tomorrow for that interview, 2 p.m., people. He is another person coming in from the East Coast, people, coming in from the East Coast. Be here or be square. This movement is going on strong. March with or move aside. This has been Hot Facts with Robert Reese, signing out with Chuck Woolery in 2.